Hi, welcome. This is the energy for today, March 16th. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today? March 16th. What does the viewer need to see and hear for today? Let's see here. March 16th, please. And one more. March 16th. Okay. All right. So first one is Saint Expedite. So this is something that needs urgent care or attention, okay? Something that maybe your intuition or some kind of energy is trying to force you or guide you to taking action, okay? Something quick, something fast, immediate, okay? And then you have Michael Nostradamus. So this is about perhaps, visions, premonitions, like that little kind of feeling that you get of getting like a hunch, sort of like an idea that doesn't really want to go away. And it could be pushing you towards something as far as taking action. And then you get Saint Joseph. So maybe recreating yourself, having that chance to maybe wipe that canvas clean, start over. This is really that sense of maybe having understanding that gives you that sense of a renewal or some kind of rejuvenation kind of feeling. And you got Joan of Arc, which is really standing up for your valor, your convictions, making sure that you follow through on your words, making sure you're going through an authentic course instead of something that, could lead you down betrayal. And then you have Sebastian, so resilience. And this is really about, warding off or fighting off any kind of stagnant energy, any kind of obstacles, really having resilience within yourself to overcome things. I do feel like things are coming at you quickly, and they could cause you to maybe feel like you're unprotected, but really you're stronger than you are, and you can handle a lot more if that resonates with you. I really feel that Sebastian is this sort of energy of really overcoming grief and pain, maybe a sickness, but it goes deep. I feel it's that sense of being wounded, maybe even wanting to give up on something. But I definitely do feel spiritually and with like your angels and spiritual realm, they're trying to guide you towards this sense of redirecting yourself from toxicities or things that have hurt you, really stepping up and thickening some of the skin. Definitely with Saint Joseph, it's that sense of, like I said, rejuvenating yourself. Maybe you've realized some kind of life purpose for you, which definitely gives me that sense of you going towards something new. Whether this is the way you feel about yourself, maybe in your environment, in your community, or it could definitely be like that sense of something has shifted for you to be able to start something new. Okay, and definitely something is urging you to take some kind of action, quick action, really. So maybe it's a choice. Maybe it's this kind of feeling of you've been thinking about changing something, and maybe dragging your feet or maybe waiting for the best moment or something like that. But maybe this is your green light per se, But welcome, you guys. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for being here. I always appreciate you guys being here. Please like, share, and subscribe. And leave me your comments. I do appreciate it, guys. It helps the algorithm to, let YouTube know you like this kind of stuff. And for my channel as well. Thank you. So what is card 4? Expedite. Oh, see, there's that eight of cups in reverse. it's very something that you're covering up, I feel. With the Eight of Cups in reverse, it's almost that knowing of intuitively and that gut feeling. You know you have to make a choice at something. You know you have to make a move to leave something that is quite negative for you. Um, oh, you have the Lovers in reverse. And let's see, the Justice and the Strength card. Are you not able to make up the choice to leave a situation? Have you called it quits with something? As far as pursuing something that is positive, you rather just stay in the thing that isn't good for you. And the Sun, but Spirit and God, they're very much trying to lead you to a place where you're going to have some kind of balance in your life. Maybe you're prolonging some kind of success or something to come in for you because you're not attempting to leave a difficult situation. Perhaps maybe this is something you're healing from with the Strength card. Really using your courage and the lessons that you've learned from the past. I definitely do feel you have the knowledge and the knowing, you know. But with the Eight of Cups in reverse, it's almost as if you're not attempting to move from what it is that you want. And the Lovers in reverse, it just feels as if you have this kind of energy where, like I said, maybe you are refusing to go forward with something that you really are attracted to, or you really, I feel like you really want it, but maybe you just don't, you're not comfortable enough. Yeah, there's just that, like, maybe you're going towards a new love, or where you've really sort of even abandoned the sense of materialism, you know. That could be another thing for you guys. Maybe you're changing something about yourself. I do see the sense of with the Sun, everything's positive. You're going towards something that's going to be very positive, okay? Um, and maybe you're just stuck not knowing which way to go. Definitely sort of feel like in a bind. And perhaps you do have a choice or an option to choose something that is, what do you call it? You know, something that you would love, something that would make you happy, especially with the Lovers in reverse. Maybe this is you standing up to a negative relationship or something that has maybe played out for you, per se. Okay, so let's see what these mean for you today. Let's see, what is the Lovers in reverse? The Lovers in reverse, please. But it's almost like there's that feeling of urgency. Maybe you don't want to wait anymore, you know? So let's see, the Empress. Really going towards positive things, abundance, the form of manifesting and really having faith in what it is that you want. Perhaps this is where you're choosing to allow abundance to come in for you, okay? Definitely, that's what it feels like, trying to go towards something more balanced. It definitely feels like with the Lovers and the Empress, clarifying, it just feels as if maybe there's some sort of, you know, maybe you have an understanding that there's a marriage or a commitment that's ending for you. And there's a lot of quarrels between this decision that you're making. I do feel like the Eight of Cups is almost like walking away from something that perhaps doesn't serve you anymore. I do feel like you need to stabilize your emotions. And perhaps maybe there's this sort of energy of making the wrong choice. And so now you have an understanding that maybe you need to level something up for yourself and go towards prosperity, really, because this Empress is really that sense of having, you know, material wealth, family, marriage, the sense of everything's good around you, having the people or creativity that you want, you know, stuff like that. Like, it's very positive. And it's really that sense of not going wrong, you know? So maybe you made a choice in the wrong situation. Maybe this is you or your person. Okay, what is the Eight of Cups in reverse? Eight of Cups in reverse, please. What's the Eight of Cups in reverse? What's the Eight of Cups in reverse, please? I think you know where you're going to be fulfilled. Really, I definitely do feel like there's that sense of knowing where you're going to be fulfilled. And maybe the anxiousness that I'm feeling is this sense of you could be going through a lot of quarreling because of this choice. That could be within your family. That could be within, co-workers or boss or something like this. It's almost like something you've want to give up, and maybe perhaps whoever or whatever is in your environment is causing you some kind of conflict. But I definitely do see a choice here. I do see a choice of some kind of balance that's going to be made. The Strength card, please. What is the Strength card? The Queen of Wands. So there's some kind of passion that's pulling you. There's something, whether this is you taking charge of your life and becoming that leader to make things grow for you, or it could be an influence that's making you sort of strong, somebody who you really care for, and are inspired by. And I feel the sense of are motivated, so it could be a person, whether this is somebody who's helping you heal. This could be somebody you're loving, you're in love with, you're choosing that. It definitely feels like a person who's helped you. What is the Justice card here? The Devil. So really having some kind of karmic balance here with the Devil. This is leaving some kind of toxic situation. Perhaps this is, a divorce. Maybe this is a legal case that's ending for you. That's very toxic, Definitely that sense of spirit and God being around you to let go of this Devil energy, maybe healing from something. Give me one more for the Devil, please. The Devil. One more. What is this? I definitely do feel you have this sense of a passion for something or someone that's helping you. Definitely move away towards something better. Taking action also. This is also that sense of taking action quick. Something happening fast, okay? Maybe after a dilemma of not being able to choose and being blindsided by what others want you to do, there's this quick energy, this turn of energy that's making you go forward with something. Because it's fast and then it stops is what I see. Something going very fast and then it stops. So this struggle is going to stop quite fast, okay? And the Sun. What is the Sun? So let's see here. Oh, look at that. The Knight of Cups. So did you find somebody new that's making you sort of awaken your passion, and you're getting like a love offer, or maybe you're giving a love offer to somebody. I feel like this is masculine energy with the Sun, so it's something that's coming in the form of emotional offer. Maybe that sense of you've been meeting somebody very passionate that guides you into a place of betterment, really. So I do feel like this is, whoever this is, they're calling on you to really step up and have courage and strength. And maybe this is something that, you're second guessing. But I mean, it's sure to have some kind of good outcome here with the Justice, the Sun, and the Empress. This is really spirit guiding you to leave conflict. You see toxic things. And maybe this is the surrender with the Five of Swords, where you're walking away from it. And yeah, maybe becoming free is what it sounds like, a freedom from something toxic, okay? And there's definitely that sense of some sort of passion really going through your energy that makes you move, okay? I want to know, what is the Nostradamus? What does this mean, please? What does this mean? Nostradamus. So the moon, This is definitely, we're still in that new moon energy. Like I told you the last couple days, that Neptune energy still comes up in my head. It's that sense of seeing things false, okay? Perhaps you haven't moved on something because maybe you think it's not real, it's fantasy, it's delusional. Maybe there's a lot of fear associated with it. But the card is really telling you to look at your intuition, really allow yourself to go through changes and cycles. So maybe this is a cycle that you once were scared to end, and perhaps now you're getting this kind of intuition, kind of feeling to move past it and allow some kind of emotion to come in, maybe some kind of healing, you know. What is the moon, please? The moon. Being able to feel, I think something's been exposed. I think there's been some kind of secrets here. Maybe you've exposed what it is that you truly love, and the person that you exposed this to didn't quite, they're not quite on board, because it could be the person you're leaving. So maybe this is a breakup, really, I feel, with the moon. You know, let's see. The moon, please, the moon. What does the moon mean? I definitely do feel there is a breakup. I feel like there's this sense of perhaps being pulled to listen to your intuitions and really recognize that what is authentic and what is not. Definitely what I'm feeling here. Look at that. You got the King of Swords. Perhaps there's this sense of secrecy, you know, maybe this person hasn't expressed things to you. Maybe they have held back from having their truth, from exposing the truth out of fear. I do feel like this person, whether it's you or your person, there's this sense of getting this energy to really let go of Seven of Swords and Ten of Swords energy, because the Ace of Swords is really saying some kind of BS has stopped. Okay, and I got this message here, something has stopped, but there's still some kind of conflict going on. And I do feel it's because maybe you might have expressed to whoever it is that you want to quit a job, quit a relationship, a marriage, or something you're devoted to, and they're not quite on board. I think that what is happening here also is that you've come to recognize what has made you somewhat stagnant. And it could be something that either someone's kept secret from you. Maybe there's that sense of even you being dishonest, but maybe changing to become more honest. Okay, that's for some of you. Seven of Swords. Also, it's feeling as if you don't want to waste more time in this Ten of Swords energy. So let me see. What is the Seven of Swords? What's the Seven of Swords? And these are changes, guys. This is where your soul, which swords are really your soul, you know. They're that voice. And they really are soul cards. So perhaps maybe you're recognizing what your soul truly wants is what I was going to spit out. But the Queen of Swords, oh my gosh, you got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. Maybe there's this kind of conflict between somebody that's close to you. Maybe you've held back from being with this person and you're still sort of, you know, caught in their energy. You know, you're depleted. There's that sense of not having any kind of interest in anything else with this Ten of Swords. What's the Ten of Swords? Is this the person that you need to leave? Ten of Swords. I do feel so. I feel if this is a karmic soulmate, they could have caused you to be either a cheater, a thief. And it's not that they caused you to do that. It's that maybe they've done so much bad things to you. And maybe this is the way you think that you're not good enough, you know. Whether it's the Queen of Swords or the King of Swords, I feel like there's this energy here of maybe being guided down the wrong path, blindsided maybe. Give me one for the Queen of Swords, because you're definitely leaving that. Perhaps this is you maybe needing to tell the truth to the Queen of Swords of why you've been away, why maybe you cheated, or why maybe you just haven't been honest, okay? So there's maybe that sense of healing a situation as well. Queen of Swords, please. And perhaps this is because of the Nostradamus card there. Is this intuitive, telepathy going back and forth? And so now you have the Chariot with the Queen of Swords. So I feel like this is definitely a soulmate or something that you're very connected to, I think the connection is that you realize what is good and what is bad. There's really that sense of going alone, okay? So you might need to leave this person, but you might have to tell some truth to it. What is the Ace of Swords? What's the Ace of Swords, please? The Ace of Swords. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. So the truth is that you have an opportunity for a new beginning here. Whether it's money, relationship, self-worth, feeling better about yourself, getting over the past with the Seven of Swords, maybe breaking free from something that has been toxic. I do feel like this is you moving forward. And this actually, what it feels like, it's like, it feels like a message of what's to come, something very sticky going on with the Seven of Swords. I feel like I even said that maybe they caused you to do these things. Is it somebody who just made you sort of do things that you normally wouldn't? It's almost as if you've been in a situation before where you start sort of becoming who it is that you hang around with, guilt by association kind of thing. And maybe you went down the wrong path with this person, something like that. Okay, so let's see here. I do see somebody helping you. I do see the sense of you making a choice to go towards the thing that is better for you. So let's see here. What is Saint Joseph? And he is a messenger, guys. So Saint Joseph is that sense of the king, the emperor. So taking charge, becoming stable within yourself. That's what's giving you that sense of stability and that sense of wiping that slate clean, And then you also have the Page of Swords. So becoming the emperor, taking charge, learning how to take control. And maybe this is a counselor with the Queen of Wands that's helped you maybe get out of a difficult situation with a karmic partner. Yeah, I definitely do feel it's like almost like you've recognized something. Somebody has made you recognize the error of your ways, okay? That's definitely what I see here when I'm looking at the cards. I want to know, what is the Emperor? What is the Emperor? So the King of Cups, having more confidence, maybe confidence in spirit, becoming aware, maybe spiritually inclined, having more intuition. Somebody here is healed and they're really sort of unclogged that sense of not feeling emotion. So maybe some energy cleaning has happened. Energy clearing has happened. What is the Page of Swords? The Page of Swords. Becoming a man, somebody said, okay? Oh, okay. So you got, with the Page of Swords, you have the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups. So definitely that sense of, okay, learning to get out of fear, learning to get out of that sense of being bound to something that is negative, okay? I do feel with the Knight of Pentacles, it's a change, it's a lesson learned, it's a karmic lesson. I do see an opening with the Queen of Pentacles, with the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, I'm sorry. So perhaps this is something that has taken you or your person to really change, to wipe the slate clean and start over. And a lot of it comes from confidence that they're having within themselves, whether this is you or them. Maybe realizing that they really can move, they're not stuck or tied to one choice. Yeah, and there might be conflict because if you have families that don't see eye to eye with you, or even a boss that might not want to let you go or something like that, it's almost like you're seeing past it, because you will have success and happiness, okay, with the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Cups. You're really headed towards something that is happy for you, okay. And what is the let's see, Joan of Arc, Saint Joan of Arc. What is the Joan of Arc here? What is the Joan of Arc? What is the Joan of Arc? Okay. Okay, so let's see, the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Wands in reverse, worried about moving, worried about doing something, and the Three of Swords. So you got to stand up. If somebody's dominating you and taking your control away and keeping you bound into the sense of you're living for someone else, or for a situation that you might have thought it was good for you in the past, but now it's not. I definitely do feel like that is heartbreaking. I feel like this is that chance to stand up for yourself and really fight to get out of this Three of Swords energy, which is painful, which is full of betrayal, which is that sense of just, I feel like heartbroken, really. Maybe this is a third party situation. Three of Swords, please. Three of Swords. The Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Give me less, please. Three of Swords. What is the Three of Swords? So the Nine of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the Six of Cups. So that says it all right there. You want to return to the person that you love, or the thing that you love. And that's why the Eight of Cups and the Lovers is in reverse. I definitely do feel like this is where you have to let that wall down and really take action on it. Instead of thinking about it, and maybe daydreaming and dreaming about it, make some kind of action toward it, okay? Is this somebody who said they were going to do something and perhaps they didn't fulfill it, they didn't do it? It could be because they were in the middle of the road. They might have needing some kind of healing, but there's really still an attachment there with the Six of Cups, okay? If you're looking at something that happened to you as a child, this is that time to release it, to let go of it. Heartbreak, okay? If it isn't your childhood, it could be something that it's keeping you from being happy, you know? I see somebody who sees themselves as happy in the past with these three cards. So it's really a choice. It's really your conviction. It's how you honor yourself and respect yourself. So I definitely do feel like this is the sense of you. If you want to return to somebody, you got to stand up to it, because this energy is still combined. It's still sort of attached to you, especially with the Devil and the Queen of Wands. It's like it's still attached, okay? It could be that you definitely need to let go of a third party situation or some kind of heartache, okay? Maybe you've stayed with somebody who cheated or betrayed you and just took money from you, and maybe even just kept you for money, you know, materialism, okay? That's what the Eight of Cups is really in reverse. It's like you realized, oh my God, the material stuff really doesn't do anything for me anymore. You want something more. Heart, you know, dealing with the heart. Love. So love. Yeah, definitely. So let's see. How does the story end for today, please? How does the story end for today? How does the story end for today? Okay. So you got the Judgment. Surrendering. Letting go. Maybe it is childhood pain. Maybe it's just some toxic, crazy karmic cycle you've been on, and you're ready to get off that wheel. For whatever this is, it takes you taking action to release it, you know, whether that is going through a divorce, whether that is having the conversation that you don't want to be in this situation anymore. The Judgment gives you that energy and that sense of starting over and wiping that slate clean, to have a second chance, guys, really. What else, please? What else? for the energy. How does this end for today? Okay. The Five of Wands. So the conflict that you've been holding on to, whether it's conflict that's internal, you know, overthinking things, analyzing, not knowing how it's going to end up, things like that. Whether it's other people also, you're handling it, you're taking it. This is what's going to happen with this reading. Whoever this is, they will handle this situation, especially if it's others, you know, that are stopping you from going towards your dreams. Okay. What else? So there's that 10 of Cups, happy life, family, love, home, spirit, God. This is God, really. This one too, they said, okay, strength and courage, healing, feeling again. Definitely beautiful card. Actually, it's guiding you towards something that has balance, maybe a soulmate, a twin flame, something like this. Okay. So let's see. What is the unicorn message for today? The unicorn message, please. What is it? So just be yourself. You're a great person. Enjoy being yourself. And that's sort of hard, especially when you've been living a life of how somebody or in the community or society tells you to be. Okay. Thankful. Think about the people and the things you feel grateful for. Okay. That'll help your mood. Okay. And one more. Okay. It says curiosity. Start a project related to something you're curious about. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's take this one. What is the universal message for today, please? The universal message. Universal message. Okay. I am the dreamer of my dream. So that is you taking your path and making your dreams come true for yourself. I want to know, what is the chakra message here? The chakra message. What is the chakra message? Okay, so learn to be happy. That's a soul lesson. Open up your heart chakra, heal. Definitely that sense of harmony. And the gift of freedom, the root chakra. So if you don't feel free and you feel stuck and you feel that you can't move from the situation, because with the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Wands in reverse, it's really that sense of you need to free yourself from something that is damaging your soul. Okay. And so let's see, soul lesson, perception, and the third eye chakra also. So really manifesting and believing and having faith in what is pulling you. Okay. Because there's that sense of energy pulling you towards something. I want to know, what is the insight for today, please? The insight. Okay, so let's see. Peace through chaos. Life can be chaotic. It's just a part of being. Seek peace in the midst of it all. Breathe through each moment and release your attachment to outcomes that you expect. Okay, so that's what I feel like. There's almost that feeling of holding back because your outcome is not what maybe you don't feel it's going to be a good outcome, but it really will be. In other words, you're thinking too much what if, okay? And what are the words of love? So it came right out, and it is harmony. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. Definitely. Let's see. And what is the spirit message for this reading? The spirit message. Okay. So it is relationships. Relationships are mirror images of your own life, how you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. And there's really a karmic cycle here of something that's taught you something. Okay. I know I forgot to do the karma. Let's do that. What is the karma in this situation? What is the karmic situation here? How will it end? What is the karmic situation here? Maybe you've been drinking too much, indulging in things, okay? Getting help, or maybe trying to fix that thing about you, okay? And then you have something joyful. That lover is coming. And so keep waiting. In other words, have faith in what it is that you're trying to get, okay? There is a message of something ending and failing, you know? This is that card of, okay, you can start over again. I do feel like there's that sense of somebody missing somebody. With the prisoner and I'm sorry, despair and the melancholy. There's someone sick, like sick in the sense of lovesick, or missing. It feels like missing, okay? So I do feel like that is changing. Wait for a message. There is that sense of maybe that second chance, or the thing transforming for you. What is the affirmation for today? The affirmation. What is the affirmation, please? Okay. So it says here, I am protected and guided by the universe. I walk my path full of joy and confidence. My journey is extraordinary and fulfilling. And so if you keep thinking like this is what you're going to draw into your life, okay? So there you go, guys. I hope you like this reading. Thank you so much. I hope it helps somebody. I will continue to be praying for all of us, and just hang in there. And I hope you have a beautiful day. I'll see you tomorrow.